台湾的医疗保健指数世界上的排名第一。
I think Taiwan is one of the best healthcare in the world.
这是台湾的一个很大的特色。那住在台湾的外国人觉得台湾医疗如何？今天我又来问住在台湾的7位外国人，台湾体验到台湾医疗的经验如何
？What it is.
My wife and I had a baby here in Taiwan.
这是我第一次接触了台湾的医疗。
I have a problem of my kidney. I think that it's one of the best in the world. So I also did some surgeries here in Taiwan.
还有更多，我们来一起看。
在台湾待了3年了，那你觉得台湾的 healthcare 怎么样？
我有过这种情况，我是以前皮绳的时候，就做 stretching 的时候，我这个锁骨有点疼了，然后可能是它是歪了，或是怎么样，就是它的地方跟左边的跟右边的不太一样，我是不舒服好久，大概是1年左右，这是我第一次接触了台湾的医疗，对吧？没关系，打了一个针。很好，已经一年都不疼，希望我就不会疼的了。所以我没有发现什么不好的，安静，干净，安全，还有你不会讲中文的话，那医生他会无所不用其极，找办法跟你沟通。最重要的是想要帮忙，对吧？他想要帮忙，而且环境是非常的干净，所以没有什么不要害怕。有好多人觉得我想回去自己的国家，休养或是怎么样。我觉得不要害怕，你找一个你觉得可以的地方就 OK。这里的医疗水平比较高。是 OK 的，是比较高的。
What do you think about Taiwanese healthcare?
It's good. You know what? I have a problem of my kidney, so I have to go to the hospital. So I think it's very good. I have been to many hospitals. Unluckily, I have been to many hospitals here in Taichung. So I tried most of them. Also in Taipei, I have been to Taipei. So I think healthcare is very good. If you want to see a doctor, just go online, book it, and you can go in 1 week, even less, if they are available. It's not expensive so much, because if you go to see a doctor in the hospital, it's just 500 something. So compared to Italy, I think the timing is very short, so it's very quick. And the doctors are very prepared and very good. They are very good doctors. They can speak in English, so even if you cannot speak in Chinese, it's okay. So I also did some surgeries here in Taiwan. So I think it's very good healthcare system. So I don't have any complaint. The only thing is, if you want to do some very specific surgery, like me, I did a surgery that they used a robot. Instead of opening me, they used a robot to do small cut, so a better surgery. In that case,
it's more expensive, right?
Yeah, because they don't cover with national insurance. They say if you want to use national insurance, you can just do the basic surgery. So in that case, you need to pay by yourself. But it's a little bit expensive, but usually people here have their personal health insurance, so it's not a big problem. So I think here is way better than in Italy. Mainly because in Italy you need to wait a lot of time.
Oh really? So like if you want to do surgery, you need to
wait, yeah. If you don't want to wait, you can go private. So you need to pay, like in Taiwan. So it's the same as Taiwan. You need to pay, and in that case you can do it immediately. So I think in Italy the doctor level is not bad. It's just there are not so many doctors, so you need to wait more. Because I don't know, in Italy the government they don't use very well their money, so they don't invest so much in healthcare, so the doctors are less and less. Instead in Taiwan, I think there are a lot of doctors, so you can choose and you can choose which hospital to go, and you don't need to wait so long. So it's a very good thing.
Okay, that's perfect.
And I heard also online, I think Taiwan is one of the best healthcare in the world. Yeah, it's very good.
And do you have any suggestions for Taiwanese healthcare, or like how it could be improved?
Well, maybe some hospital. Like here in Taichung, I have been to China Hospital. It's a very new hospital, so in that case it's okay. But like if I go to Ranzhong, like General Veteran Hospital in Taichung, there are some parts that are very new and some parts that are kind of 1960, 1970, 1980 buildings. So maybe they can improve the building situation. But other than this, I don't know how they can improve. It's very good. Maybe the nurse, sometimes they cannot speak English, but I think it's normal. I cannot suggest so many improvement points. I think they are kind of good, yeah.
Our healthcare system is very good. We pay insurance, and then I pay for myself and my son, and then I don't have to worry if he needs something. Even dentistry is covered. Whereas I know, like in the UK, dentistry is not. They have the NHS health system. South Africa does not have much at all. I say UK because my parents live there. But the dentistry is not covered unless you're really old, I think, or really young. So that's great. Like my son has been multiple times, and I pay like 100 NT, 150, depending, like nothing, myself as well. So that's great. They are heavy-handed with medication, however. So I always like to ask what it is. And if it's something like ibuprofen, he might not need that every day, you know. So I don't like to give him as much as they give sometimes. But yeah, otherwise, it's very good.
Like, what do you think about the medical care and the healthcare here in Taiwan?
Medical care, I think, is great. My wife and I had a baby here in Taiwan a year ago, and that was really inexpensive comparatively to what it would have been in our respective country, especially from where I'm from in New York. So yeah, it was good. There were some issues with maybe them being so fascinated with my wife being a foreigner and a pregnant lady. I was like, okay, let's focus on the medical part and not that she's a foreigner and all these things, but that's a whole other story. But overall, I think the care is, I think it's good that it's available to you and it's at low cost. Even the insurance, whether I'm getting new glasses or dental work, that stuff is really, really affordable.
And like, is it hard to communicate with the people?
I have my wonderful wife who's fluent, so I don't have that's the cheat code. I'm like, honey, you know, so she's the cheat code.
Okay.
No problem.
So you didn't have like any issues or anything?
No, because she's always communicating for me. Yeah. When I'm by myself, I'm a lost cause.
What do you think about Taiwanese healthcare?
Healthcare, that's the thing I will miss when I leave Taiwan, so I hope not to leave it, because the way their governmental insurance, I think that it's one of the best in the world, because you can get a good treatment for not a high price. Like if you go to dentist, you can pay just $200 and you can get a really good treatment. Even I talked to some friends from US and they told me that if they want to treat their teeth, it's cheaper for them to come to Taiwan to pay for a plane ticket instead of getting the same like surgery or any other type of treatment at US. And also the quality that they get here for less price is on the same level or even higher than in the US.
Oh wow, this is nice to hear. What do you think about the healthcare and medicine here in Taiwan?
Yeah, I just went to the doctor a couple of times back when I was here as an exchange student, and I was surprised on how efficient their medicine are. Like, I don't really take medicine unless I'm not really feeling sick. So when I tried their medicine, I was like the next day I was feeling fine. So that was perfect, and they were like super fast. So that was a really great thing. But I didn't really experience it too much, just a little bit. But for what I've seen, it's great. It works good.
Is it different to Italy, or like the way like the doctors, or like just the procedures? Like
yeah, like I mean, to go to the doctor in Italy, you have your own doctor where you can get quite easily. If you go to the hospital, then you stay there maybe many hours, and everything is a bit in a mess. So the good thing is that it's public, so everybody can have access to it, and that's a great thing of Italy. But it must be improved. Like the system, the health system must be improved a little bit.
What do you think about the healthcare and the medicine here in Taiwan?
Awesome. Let's export that everywhere. Going to the doctor here is terrific. From the patient perspective, is that for 150 NT you can see a doctor and get a prescription kind of all rolled into one. This is great. I'm here in Taoyuan, and so Changgung Hospital's around, and personally I prefer that to NTU Hospital. It's much more modern. It's kind of like what I expect of a hospital, whereas NTU I guess is the better hospital, but I don't know, it's in an old building. The healthcare system is great, and for the price it's just incredible. And again, I come from the American perspective that I think, say Europeans or people from developed countries will have national health insurance, and that's a great thing. As an American, you pay for a family, right? Family of four, I would probably be paying $1,200, like $1,200 USD, right? It takes up a sizable amount of your income, And I actually think that it's kind of nice that there's also sort of the Chinese medicine kind of clinic, and it receives I don't know if it's at, the same level of respect, but like they're around, and I had trouble sleeping for a while, and so, I went in acupuncture and some herbs, and it's like, I don't know, I would rather do that than, take Ambien, for example, or something. So, and that was covered by National Health Insurance too. So, it's nice that there's sort of these alternatives. I feel bad for the doctors because their patient list is just, they've got just a ton of people that they have to get through the day. So, I don't know, shout out to the doctors who are, taking 40 patients in an afternoon. That's a rough time, but, great for all of us, I guess.